know how the hype balloon works. Basically, there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because a hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it. But you can just spam those, and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically, it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert. Thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up. Oh God. Roses. Roses.
Mick Leslie 13 just
Roses.
with a gift sub.
Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. Oh God, the sun.
I hate it.
Let me take the Katamari. Oh God! Help! Help! Good, we have the Katamari-shaped cutout. When you become a tad larger, perhaps you can roll up I'm having a moment! I realize my name is spelled different, but I'm having a moment. Right.
I'm
Down.
okay.
Oh, rude! You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bully!
Mr. King, are you okay?
Look at you!
I think
Aren't
I'm
you a
okay
cute dragon?
now.
Little world, Nikki.
I know your name is Kilo, but I'm going to name you Rocks, because you look like rocks. Just chubbier. I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time, so see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. Here's the thing. This game could look great if they stylized it. But this... Where did those come from? You weren't there a second ago. Why are there birds now? I need to ruin the music.
Oh, who am I kidding? This is automated.
Woo.
More cards.
Woo! I can't see. It's been a while since my screen. Okay, it's been a while since. It's been a while since it's been this hard to see. I'm driving off the minimap. Oh, I can't see the rock on the minimap. Driving via the minimap right now. We're good. We're good.
Why are we in emote only?
There we
Yes.
go. Y'all messing with my game while I try to play. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Much appreciated. Oh God, I'm just trying to do dailies. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Pause. 11 people died! I have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow? I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. Aww. I love you, cow. I love you so much. Why does my character look? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those... Hello. 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 Between streams, I made a charcoal little branch. But hello, everybody. I started early. I started quite early. I'm testing things with viewership on weekends. So we're starting a bit early today is all. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you slept well. Felinity brought up an issue to me, well, unintentionally brought up an issue to me this morning, asking how Mari gets around. And Mari can't fly. Mari weighs too much to fly. This is not a comment on Mari's weight. It's just that Mari is very large for a bee, and bee wings cannot support a armadillo's weight, which is why during the hype balloon, Mari hangs from the balloons. But it made me realize Mari hasn't sat on my arm in a while, and I was like, what's going on here? Turns out I had at some point kind of forgot to transfer those over. I know we had like Mari having her own dress-up channel thing, and I think we just kind of forgot to move the Mari is, it was Mari is hat. But if you go to Streamloots, there's a new card in the Dress Up for Me that you can use, and it'll change things. Now, all the Minecraft cards should be working again. And Felinity, this is for you. Look. There you go, Felinity. There you go. I have realized my udders are off to the side, but other than that, Felinity made this. I love the brows. The brows crack me up. But yeah. So I added a small filter onto this over here. We go over here really quick. Hey Gloam. Hey Larman. I added a small little thing into the mix here. If you look, it just goes across. Instead of putting the ones into the trash, they come across here first. It grabs all the oak logs, puts them in there. Any extra oak logs go into here, or spruce will go into here, and then they just go into the furnace. Instead of scrapping them immediately. Those eyebrows. Oh, I'm gonna need a corny over-the-top eyebrow redeem for my new model. To go with the straight-up FLCL eyebrows. It's wrong not to have them now that you've mentioned this. The only thing that's odd is seeing the actual, like, because of the udder positions, I think maybe the two that are on this side over here need to be moved over 1 pixel just so that way it feels centered. That's the only thing. But yeah, the tail amuses me up the back instead of on my leg. But today we have an odd project goal thing. Oh, wrong side. We have an odd project slash goal slash thing that I want to work on today, and I am going to need to sleep before I do it. Well, I don't need to. I'm going to be underground. But I messed with some settings. I'm still getting lag spikes, but they're not as bad as they were. So hopefully we're okay there. I might be entirely wrong, and it might backfire. But we need to go mining. We need to go mining. I need a bunch of cobble. Also, is the music a good volume? Things got kind of weird with my computer. I messed with a bunch of settings. I had to flush my DNS which is totally words that are real and make sense. I had to flush my DNS last night, well, this morning, because my internet speeds were really, really bad on my computer. I was getting 25 megabytes per second, which I know sounds like a lot to some people, but when you're paying for a gig, something's wrong. Where's my iron blocks? Am I out of iron? Usually I keep them in this one, but I don't see them there. I don't see them there. I don't see them there. Am I out of iron? I'm out of iron. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna go get iron. I feel short. Why do I feel short? Iron nuggets don't count. Also, Avon broke the server this morning. For the second time in a short wave. Also, hello Rose, hello Vividist. Okay. Ooh, there's a new flag. Oh, we got the progress flag now. I think we need to teach Bigby how to make circles. At that scale. Because it should be that one and that... It should be these... It should be 3 with a square in the middle, not... But yes, all of the Minecraft cards should work again now, so anybody who's been holding on to the Minecraft cards for stream loots, they now should be working correctly. Moo. That was a cow. What do you mean, what was that? It was a cow. Have you never heard a cow before, Felinity? Oh, I do have 4 iron there. You said nuggets, Avon. Those are bars. Well, there was... What do you mean there was stuff? Oh, the particle effect? The Katamari effect? It's one of my soundboard cards. Have you never looked at my soundboard cards, Felinity? You said... Oh, you did say ingots. I saw nuggets. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. Yeah, I don't have any sounds that don't do something. I don't like soundboards that don't have some visual representation of a thing happening. It bugs me. So if you're talking about the Katamari particles, that's... yeah. Down we go! Yo, we back in the mine. This area seems dangerous. Rude. Will Cameron die? The answer is probably. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No. F8? It is. Okay. So I can see where... Ah! Light it up. Light it up. Make it safer. We're just down here for cobble. Woo! That was a frame drop, though. So we still have some frame drop issues. Though I'm not surprised when I'm running this lighting thing if there's going to be frame drops. Are you really adding darkness to the darkness? That's a little rude. Go. No, I'm saying that the pixels you... The teats on the udder are not centered in what you did. So I'm saying that the teats on the, if you're looking at it on the right side, need moved two more to the, or need moved one more to the right. How do I leave? How did I get in here? I'm lost! Anyone know how I got in here? I have no idea how I got in here. Shit. I should have come out at this point. There's so many zombies. Help! It's along this wall, I swear. They're right here? Up! Nope, not here. Shit. How did I get here? Help! Right there. Literally right there. It's the giant dirt pillar. Down we go. Stay away from me. There we go. Right here. This one and this one need moved over 1 and 1 is what I'm saying. My God. Once my armor fades... Oh, I'm about to lose my chest plate. That one and that one need to be moved over to there and there. Because otherwise it looks like this is all off to one side. Is what I was saying. Okay. I came here for cobble. That's why we're here. This is technically speaking a new Minecraft account on the server, which is why you're seeing these occasional moments where I'm getting new advancements. Hey, Dorp. Like dead door or bad day, and that's just kind of setting you off, battery dying. What kind of method of headphone death we talking? Is the crying related to the headphones dying, or are you just in a stressful situation where you wish the headphones weren't dying? I feel like this is an important distinction that we need to establish. Well, stop breaking the server, Raven. I will always recommend, as far as headphones go, Skull Candy. As much as people will go, oh, they're overrated, blah, blah, no. I love Skull Candy, they're reliable, and I trust them. They are good headphones. They've never let me down. They always last at least 4 years, which is a good lifespan for headphones. Obviously, longer is better. The only part that ever really goes bad is the cups on them, but you can get replacement cups, it's fine. I actually am using fabric ones that I had put on my throne that y'all were kind enough to grab me. Little fabric replacement ones instead of having the little like leather. I don't really feel like leather should be the cup of choice for headphones. That is fair, Dor. There are some. I think part of that is it's an investment kind of thing with headphones. If you want them to last longer, you need to pay for a longer one, kind of situation. Like I feel like headphones, you're really very much in a situation of you get what you pay for, but they all end up costing about the same because of the replacement rate. I can't do like full on noise canceling. It makes me feel weird. A proper pair of headphones is going to set you anywhere from $80 to $120. It is just the genuine standard of headphones, and has been for a while. I think if you're paying more than $125, you're overpaying for headphones, and you're not getting anything that's worth worrying about. Personally, based on U.S. dollar, I know some countries have a worse dollar exchange rate. Therefore, me saying 125 is gonna be like, that's not that much. Because what was it? Canadian games are like $100 on their own, and that's like $30 to $40 more than a U.S. game of the same price. So, like, obviously, there's some fluctuation in the value here. Yeah, I would rather just have, I don't know. Skull Candy are the ones that I've found the most comfortable. The only issue I really run into with Skull Candy is certain ones will not want to reconnect to Bluetooth. And I have to, like, really screw with the Bluetooth. Though I think that might be the Bluetooth on my computer, not the Bluetooth of the headphones. And that the Bluetooth adapter my computer has is just shit. So I was reminded of a project I've wanted to do in Minecraft for a long time today. If somebody wants to tell me when the Discord episode of My Little Pony aired, that is how long I've had this idea and wanted to do this. That is true, Aven. My computer hates connections. I feel like my motherboard is shit. So if I were to upgrade my computer, I need to get a new motherboard. Like, that's the next upgrade my computer needs, is a new motherboard. And then probably a new CPU. And maybe a power supply. This. See, I know people might judge me for this, but, like, when it comes to mining, I think it is a lot more satisfying to use either a regular diamond pick or an enchanted iron pick. I think if you go beyond that in speed, it's no longer satisfying. You've removed the satisfying from it. There's something about the rhythm of it that's just great. Hey, Snow. I love the, like, audible, like, doot 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 doot, and when you start speeding it up, you can't get a rhythm out of it. But no, somebody tell me when that the Discord episode originally aired, because that's how long I've had a Minecraft idea. I've wanted to make a maze in Minecraft in some capacity, and I cannot yeah, but that's not the aspect of the clearing, Avon, that you're finding satisfying. That is, I mean, that's not the aspect of mining that's satisfying that you're after. You're after the aspect of clearing. I'm about enjoying the moment of mining the stuff. 2011. Wow, it's been that long that I've had this idea, and I've still not done it. The catch here is I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this build that long, right? A long time I've been wanting to do that build. And I have ideas, and I know what I want to do, but I need to figure out a way to incorporate it into my swamp build. Which, doing a hedge maze in any capacity in a swamp build is a very different beast, right? Like, obviously, that is a very different scenario that really changes up kind of the aspect of how are we handling doing this, etc., etc. I need to go back up and get a new pick. Really, I should trade with a villager. I don't know if I have a villager that does diamond picks. But I'm trying to open a bottle pop with one hand. It's snagging. Okay, switching hand, using both hands. Let's go. Ah, okay. Those in there. Granite in there. Andesite. Gravel. Dirt. Alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's the big thing is I want the maze to change as it goes. That is the big part of this whole thing that's really where the maze comes in. It doesn't have to be a hedge maze, but I have to figure out some way to do a maze in the swamp. And like if I pull up the journey map, right? Here's our map. Now I've got a lot of area that I can work with. But the question is how do I want to do this? Because we go here, the path goes here. Well, sorry, the path goes here. We've got our little bee hut here, which you can't even see. Actually, I think the bee hut's right there, because that's part of it. So we've got our bee hut here. Where's this part of it? I don't know where it is. Oh, there's a deep slate slab here. This is the roof of it. But we've got a path here. We've got where the start of our town wants to be. I want to have this here. But I want to have maze portions. Yeah, bushes and trees will work really well. Isn't trying to remember, a labyrinth is one continuous path that doesn't have an end. So I believe it is a maze because it has multiple dead ends in it. But like I could do it through this, but the big problem with doing this is I need to clear out a bunch of stuff to pull this off. And the problem with clearing spots like that is even if I do that, how do I incorporate that? Like, okay, so I want the town here. I want this is the main building of the town that I have planned. I want a couple buildings here, and this is the entrance, right? I'm not going to go out further this way because we're getting too close to the water's edge, and I don't want people to be going that way. So then we go over here, we have, like, a bit of a village, a small village, and then do we do it out this way? Do we just, like, build out here and create a mess? Is that how I go about this? Do I create this massive maze in the trees out here? Because we could do that, and I don't see a problem with that. Like, just going right here and going along the edges and... Because, I mean, it's a pretty big swamp, and we have this whole area to us. I think is where it's going to go, is it's got to be, like... You get a couple little buildings on the edges, but then the main maze takes place throughout all this. It's just going to be really hard to deal with it with the trees there, so I need to remove the trees, and then we got to re-add the trees. So that's where the fun comes in. I don't need shovels right now. I need an axe. And in order to use the axe, I need emeralds. Do I have emeralds on me? I gotta figure out what all I need to trade. Rude. Where are we looking? Yeah, iron is an easy trade, but you can tell that spawn hasn't been generating as much iron as it used to, which is a weird... I don't know why there's not as much iron. For what it's worth, Validity. Myra also did my model here. I don't know specifically what you're asking there. Okay, what do you have? You have string for emeralds, okay. And you have iron axe for emeralds. I don't know what... I'm so confused, Felinity, what you're asking. What are you asking? Why are you over there? How did you get over here? Okay, you are the iron for emeralds trade. You also have diamond pickaxes. They are fox villagers. Because the regular villagers are racist, and it annoys me. So the server has replaced them. We've also replaced iron golems, which are also racist. For what, Felinity? They're based on Jewish stereotypes, Felinity. Notch was a racist. They got added in, and they never changed them because they're too iconic now. It's the nose. Yeah. Just look up villager Jewish racism. Like, Minecraft villager Jewish racism. They're extremely racist. It's something that has driven me nuts forever. And it's one of those things where I feel like Mojang probably wants to change it and is in a weird situation where it's too marketable, where they feel like they'd lose branding and get so much backlash if they did change it. Yo. I think the key thing where it really gets bad is when they gave them golems. It was like, oh yeah, we're not going with coincidence here now. We've oop. Ravagers as well, mind you. Okay, we got emeralds. Now I need one. Yeah, it's the The Ravagers are the same situation because they gave them the same face. I'm bothered by the Ravagers because that was after everything, so they really shouldn't have done that. I need axe. I need an axe. I just want an axe. Just an axe. These are books. These are all book villagers over there. Book. Ender pearls. Book. Okay, you have what I need. Then I'm just gonna put the rest in storage. Eh. But yeah, no, that is a big reason when I was able to change it for the server, I changed all of them for the server, because it's like, yeah, no. Minecraft doesn't need to have, like, the original design for the villagers was just going to be pigmen. Non-zombie, non-nether pigmen. It was the original design, and that was what they were going to use, and it's like, yes, use that. And then they're like, yeah, but no. Like, ugh. So the issue I'm gonna run into going into here, right? Like, I can wander through here. We got our little house. I love our house. I love our flower box. If you haven't seen this, look at this flower. I love this flower. This flower is great. We got our little, like, window box there. The bees are still completely unable to figure out how to use doors. Whoa! What are you talking about, Validity? What are, like, okay, you're asking about my color. Please explain the color you're talking about. Because you asked if my color was different than the thing, and then you never explained, so I have no idea what you're commenting on. What about the illustration that Myra made? Yeah, which one? There's like 7. You're leaving out a lot of key info here. Because my PNG tuber is also an illustration made by Myra. So again, you're leaving out a lot of information here. Hey, Fox. Okay, so I'm gonna have to replant a lot of these trees in general, I think, which is gonna kind of suck. And I like the natural generation of a lot of them because they don't compete, but... Okay, so you're just talking about my default PNG tuber. Right? The thing that I am right now. I'm sorry, Door. I'm not. Felinity, are you talking about the fact that there's lighting? There's lighting, Felinity.
Felinity, you're the best thing since sliced moss, but it isn't even close.
Felinity, can you name the color you're talking about? What color is wrong? What color is wrong? The color you are seeing that doesn't match is what color? The brown is wrong? Because the brown's exactly the same. Is the brown wrong? No, Validity. We don't drop this now. Now you explain. Because you have entered a realm of I don't know what you're talking about. And you started this conversation. We need more. Why do I have these here? Did somebody fish here? Who is fishing in my woods? Avon? Well, somebody was fishing in my swamp. Wah! Get him frame drops. I've dropped a lot of frames. My computer is not happy with me doing this, apparently. To my understanding, it has to do with the threading, I guess, of how Minecraft uses threads on the computer. Found a beehive. All this time and I had a beehive right here. But Felinity, I'm lit by the lighting in the game. I've always been lit by the lighting of every game, and then I have, for the entire month, been changing colors every single stream, as far as the colors of my legs and nails go. But... like, look, you can see it, there's a stripe that's slowly moving across my model as I walk through here. It's the lighting from the torches and stuff. Everything has lighting on it. There's no transparency on my model, though. My model is opaque. That's how color works. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something and I'm very confused. It's literally the default version of my PNG tuber that I use for my dress-up references. Avon, that is the one. Like, Validity, you have access to these files that I am using for the dress-up right now. They're all community accessible because people can make whatever outfits they want for me. There is a dress-up blueprint where you can just straight up download the PSD and see exactly the files I'm using. Like, you've had access to it the entire time you've been in the Discord. Felinity? Is your monitor colors broken? Are you sure it's not just your monitor color? I think it is because Felinity had mentioned, I believe, watching me on TV. TV has different, a TV is going to have different color values than a computer is going to have. Like, that's pretty common. If you're looking at me like on your phone versus on the TV. Did you not say that you were watching me on the TV earlier? Who said they were watching me on the TV earlier? Also, who left this trash here? Who was fishing? Tira just left everything. There, my colors are perfect. Okay, big screen is a TV, thank you. Colloquially, if somebody says they're watching on the big screen, it's either a TV or a movie theater. Alright, well. This is validity. This is where I want to take that line and like draw it drag it. But like, yes, validity, but you took a shot of me with light being cast on me. I'm in light. This is what I feel like you don't understand. There is light being cast on me. I'm outside. It's literally the lighting. We're about to introduce validity to color theory.
Is the cow bear black and blue or white and gold? No one knows and I don't care.
The only problem with the tree cutter mod, while it does make this a lot easier to do, is that it leads to stuff like this happening a lot. And it also squares off the edges of the areas it can hit. The world around me, validity! The world around me. Everything. It takes the game's color value and then applies it to me. See? Ooh. 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 When have you seen me in complete darkness, validity? Yeah, that's still not complete darkness. I don't have a way to make myself darker. I hit a default, like, low light. But it will always count it as light because it's designed, not that I'm in the world I'm in, but that I am looking at a screen. A black screen still emits light. I don't have an OLED. I feel like you are underestimating the fact that I made it cast light on me, no matter what. Because it is meant to be a monitor that I am looking at. There is no point at which light is not being cast on me. Yes, there is no point that light is not being cast on me. The light comes from the game, but even a black screen is emitting light. I said the game is casting light on me. I don't know. That is a weirdly tall tree. Whoop. We've had a few frame drops this stream. There's some OBS shaders and then some translucency being added to those shaders and some mask layers being added. Yeah, no, the cowbear is me. The cowbear is meant to be. The folder that the cowbear is in is literally labeled X webcam. It is in a folder named webcam. Depends on the VTuber. It's what mine is, it's what Cleo's is. Like, I can say that much. Like, Cleo and myself are meant to be representations of ourself. I would say probably the vast majority of VTubers are not playing a character. I think the anime-themed ones are more likely to see people playing a character, but I think a lot of people, especially when it comes to furries, personas are just themselves. They're typically not a character. They have one that is very specifically them. And that is usually who you will see as a VTuber. But it is a webcam representation. It is a replacement for a webcam. It is not on its own a different thing. I keep feeling like I'm gonna regret doing this. I don't have lore validity. This is the thing. I don't really have lore. I don't do the whole lore thing. Like like for me, I don't. I am me. I know it's okay. If you're creating it for somebody else, though, that's not lore. If you're creating it for someone else, that's not lore. That's a headcanon. That is a headcanon. Cowbear facts are a complete joke, though, Larman. I think if anybody takes the cowbear facts seriously, that is a entirely separate situation. Because those are a joke. Like, some of the cowbear facts conflict with each other. Yeah, how we looking? Yeah, so... Yeah, we'll have the maze go here. We'll have it cut across here.
We almost forgot. Daily reminder of how cool Felinity is. Also,
we actually didn't forget.
I love the new skin. Love it.
We actually didn't forget. Mari did say that Felinity is the coolest thing since sliced moss, but it's not even close. That is true. The cowbear is not my persona, but that's kind of an oddball thing. Okay. That is a bug, Snow. That was not supposed to be there. That was actually related to something else. That is a bug because my stream started weird. I had technical issues when I started the stream, and I forgot to fix it. Yeah, so actually, on that note, Fox, this is kind of an interesting little thing. when I start, the reason that the cowbear is what the cowbear is, right, for my stream, is actually related to me. So I used to be strictly webcam. And I would stream, I streamed it daily for like, I think I got like 280 some days. And then I had a really, really bad mental health day and I did not want to be on camera. And I'm like, well, I need to have something there. So I put a bit of fan art of Milkshake up in the corner because Milkshake's always been my channel mascot. And then later I added the reaction thing to make it kind of bounce a little bit when I talk. And this is before VTubers were a thing. This is before PNG tubers were a thing. There was no name for this. I just did this as a little thing in the corner because it's good to have something representing you somewhere on the screen during a stream because it gives the audience something to kind of connect with and relate to. Which there's actually a Minecraft mod that you can do that puts a little puppet in the corner and you can actually just make it your model in the corner. That you can have instead as an option. I don't know when VTubing started. Kazuna Eye is the first technical VTuber, but Kazuna Eye wasn't actually Kazuna Eye is a weird situation of YouTube VTuber and not live streams, so that was like a pre-recorded, edited model animated to fit the thing with Kazuna. Which kind of is a weird spot to put things in. But I was very early in the game regardless. Yeah. Kazuna Eye is definitely the first. At least as far as what is considered a VTuber in the modern sense of what a VTuber is. Now, to say that Kazuna was a VTuber in the sense of a streamer, no. Kazuna was, like, hand animated for a while. And that's a whole conversation in itself, right? At what point do we really consider that a VTuber versus something that's meant to be a digital representation of oneself? Where do we draw this line? And that also gets into the like PNG tuber versus 3D VTuber, blah 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 blah. But the key thing about all of it, right, is like I didn't want to be on screen, so I would do that occasionally on days where I just didn't want to be seen. Where I didn't feel like showing my face. Yeah, no, it's definitely an inevitable thing. It was just kind of one of those things as technology changed, right? People were finding ways to express themselves and put themselves in. But I had an image reacting model. It is what I can say I had for sure. Is I had a reactive image model that would talk as I talked. Server's about to reboot, so we'll let that happen and kick me off the server. Try to trim these away while it does it. But I did that, and it was just meant to be a model that took my spot, and I had fan art because it was a mascot. Because I did YouTube for a while, and I had it was Cowbear Gaming, and I had a little model for me and everything there, right? That was the big thing. Hey, puppy. I had a model for myself, and that was the big thing is I would use the fan art in place of the days where I just didn't want to be on camera. It was never my persona though. Which is the new model is going to be my persona, which is actually the representation of myself. Milkshake is a stand-in for myself, but is not a representation of myself. If you get what I'm saying, which is a weird wording, blah 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 blah. But yeah. Oh, one sec. I gotta do a thing. Eh. Okay. Ah. No, my new model is not Milkshake. This is Milkshake. My current model is Milkshake. My new model doesn't have a name. It had a name. But it doesn't have a name. It's just Cameron. New model has no name. It had a name, but the old name was a Japanese word, and I feel like I've had it since I was 12 design-wise, and it feels weird. Yeah, the cowbear's name is Milkshake. It was a Japanese word, and I feel weird having a Japanese word as I am white. as my character's name, so I'm not doing that. I'm not calling it Spoingus, Fuck you. Yes, the cowbear's name is Milkshake. The cowbear is going to still exist in my new stuff, but will be as a second TTS pet. At least that is the plan in time. Will be a secondary TTS pet that will actually be used for the soundboard stuff. Rather than TTS, like, talking stuff. Yeah, Fox got a preview of my new model this morning. Listen, puppy, I have to. The yard couldn't take it anymore. Too many of the boys. Too many of the boys. Okay. But no, Milkshake is getting a redesign to be more of... I think the best way I can describe the new design is... I want to make sure I get the breed right. Yeah, the new design of Milkshake is going to be like a larger version of like a Burmese mountain dog. Kind of cosmetic, mainly walking on all fours, kind of vibe, but mostly sleeping as well, like just like how Mari does, but just sleeping, and then every time a soundboard thing plays, opening their mouth and then the sound coming out like a speaker is the idea. Okay, so we've cleared out over here. Like I said, I want like the village area to go to like right here, maybe up this bit of the land here. And then when we go this way, this will all start hitting maze territory, right? I want to keep the hills in. I think having the hills as a kind of existence in the maze makes it more interesting, because when you're up on areas up like in a high spot, you can go, oh, I see what I'm looking towards. And you can see the kind of bits that are there.
I think it's time you gave me some food. Go roll.
Is it finally time for a break?
Please.
Oh, I wonder if Mari had issues because of the time of day when I went live. Because I went live early. Maybe that's what broke Mari? I'll have to look into that. Could also be a fluke. But... let me clear this a little bit before we go on a break. For those who don't know, basically the way breaks work on this channel is that I run them manually every hour-ish in order to not interrupt whatever I'm doing, because I really hate going to a stream and then the ads will happen and they'll interrupt a conversation that I'm having with a streamer or whatever, because the streamer kind of doesn't realize how much time is left until their ad, or something important is going on in the game and then the ad will roll anyway, and it's just like, I hate that. I genuinely hate that. I think it's one of the worst parts about the automatic ad system that people are doing. And I think having Mari kind of let me know, hey, you should run ads, is a great way to deal with it. It's like, yeah, you get slightly less of a cut when you don't automate ads, but I'm gonna be real, the ads are not very valuable. I got, I think, $8 last month from ads, and I feel like the number of people I would have annoyed if I had automated the ads would have been far greater than a few people tuning in and getting pre-rolls, you know? So, I think the better option is to not automate them. Set them up manually. Clear that out a bit, get rid of that. All right, let me get to a bed because I'm gonna have to rest during this. How's it going, Lapless? You have arrived right before we manually run ads, and I do apologize. I hope you've been lurking and weren't getting hit by the ads, because pre-rolls did just turn on, so I feel a little guilty. I always feel a little guilty when people show up right after the ad, like after Mari says, hey, you should run ads. Like, oh. Oh. Well, we gotta do it. It's time. Can't sleep quite yet. Once we sleep, we will run our ads. All right, everybody. I will catch you all in a few minutes. Stretch your legs, all this stuff. Be right back.
Oh, who am I kidding? This is automated. More cards.
Woo! I can't see. It's been a while since my screen. Okay, it's been a while since. It's been a while since it's been this hard to see. I'm driving off the minimap. Oh, I can't see the rock on the minimap. Driving via the minimap right now. We're good. We're good. There we go. Y'all messing with my game while I try to play. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Much appreciated. Oh god. I'm just trying to do dailies. Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ish. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt. Too
It's
flexy
even
for my shirt.
83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time. So see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Pause. 11 people died! All the hero's friends come together to save the day! God. This game is an experience! I don't know what I'm experiencing, but it's the game. Which you just lost. Congratulations. This is gonna be so cool. Cows! Comfy cows. This might be my favorite roadblock I've ever seen in a game. They have roadblocked me with cows that are just sleeping in the way. I love that. Hello! And yeah, the ads are kind of this mixed thing. I don't have a problem with Twitch having ads. As much as people want to complain about ads, it is a business and I understand needing to make some money, and running ads is a fair way to do this. I don't have a problem with ads as much as people want to blah blah blah. It's fine. Ads are not the issue. That said, I don't want to... Ads and live content are a very weird situation. And I don't think automatic ads are a good thing. If you've ever watched... Actually, we played a game that I can't remember the name of right now, but it was about football. Great. We got a polar bear problem. But we played a game about soccer / football. And in it they were talking about how there's only one clip of this goal that was made, and during the during the goal being made, there is an ad that's being played. So all this like super momentous occasion for this country has an ad on it, and it's just kind of funny to think about. Is part of the point of it, and that's the thing. Ads on live stuff doesn't work. I do think that if you can do silent ads or visual ads, like banner ads and stuff, that's the way to do it. And Twitch does have that on mobile, if the streamer sets it up as a way to get more money from people. The problem is, I would only enable that as a setting if that affected pre-rolls. And sadly, it does not affect pre-rolls. And without it affecting pre-rolls, it's not something I want to do. Because that just does an ad that gives me a few cents at an inconvenience to y'all, and that's not okay, right? Like, I don't want to be inconveniencing you for the sake of an ad that doesn't even like really benefit me. It probably benefits bigger channels if they have it on. What are you talking about, Felinity? The banner ads? I turned them off. They should be off. Which ads are you talking about? Like on mobile, getting an ad that pushes things off to the side kind of ad? Because you shouldn't be getting those on my stream. They are not supposed to be appearing, which means the setting got screwed up. We're going into my settings now. Monetization, ads. Nope, stream display ads are off. So they're not supposed to be happening. So I don't know why you are. I'm going to turn them on. And then I'm going to turn them back off. Just to make sure. But they're supposed to be off, and they say that they're off. Next time you get them, I would love to see a screenshot of it, though. But you should not be getting screen display ads from me. The hell is playing now? This is... I was gonna say, is this Offspring? I didn't pick Offspring. My station ran out. But no, as of yesterday, my new model got arms. So I've been sharing select people images of my model with arms. My new PNG tuber, that is. No. No, you're part of the group that gets the surprise. You're part of the group. There is a set of people that I have in my mind that get surprises, and then there's part they just get to see it. They're two separate groups. They despawn. Okay, so I can go there and I can get this one. I want to make sure it's disconnected. I don't want to... I'm going to manually cut this one down. And then there's also groups of people we don't show just because they'd be a dick. Haven. I mean, But no. Okay. So, this is the area I want to do it in. Now, what I want to do for this, though, and this is a little bit weird here, because I want to plan the maze and I need to blueprint it. Now, anybody who's been watching my Minecraft stuff for a while knows I love me some concrete, and that's what we're going to grab now. Heck yeah, concrete. We're gonna go get some concrete, which is also why we needed the pickaxe earlier, to mine a little bit of cobble. Oh, I also took off the little arm rail here. I cannot get this to work right, and I do not know what to do here. I want something there, but I have no idea what. Okay. That can go in there. There. Okay. Oop. For those who don't know, this all goes into my little storage room. This all goes into my storage room. That chest filters down. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, down we go. How's our coal doing? Good. And this is stuff that doesn't have a spot. Seeds? I mean, I don't need a spot for it. I know where they're going. They're going right here. Oh, I removed it from this because apples were a better turnout. Streamlights were a better turnout. These are better compostables. Really, I need to add another hopper here. Yeah, I need... You can't hopper it in from the side, though, can you? I'd have to make another bone meal thing to get more. It's fine. But what we need right now... I don't have much of anything else here, so we're just going to go with the cobble. Which I also don't have much of. I don't have a lot of cobble at all in my system anywhere. Oh, I have a bunch here. I was going to say, I thought I had more. So I'm going to take all of that. And what we're going to do is, on this server, you can turn it into gravel. Which is fantastic. And then I need to make another set of it into sand. I hit the wrong one. I need that one. Sand. And then we need... I think just the one, right? Yep. And then white concrete powder. Boom. Do that again. Cool. And then I'm just going to take our excess here and throw that in, and those will go into their spots. So, now we've got a lot of this, but we've got a mess. What we're going to do, we're going to go up here. Go over here. Now, my favorite data pack, there's a lot of data packs I like, this is my favorite. Is just cauldron concrete. We also have this for mud. Genuinely, it should not be hell just to make concrete. And I think that is one of the worst parts about Minecraft, design-wise. Genuinely. Why is it so difficult to make concrete? How you doing, Mr. Snifferington? You good, Mr. Snifferington? Yeah. I need to get you, like, a trough and stuff, so that way it doesn't feel... I don't feel as bad that you're just tied up over here by yourself. He's great, though. I love this, like, I love the biome dependent stuff we have going. Whoop. Okay. So I want our maze to start here, go along this edge, go along there. And I think part of how it needs to start is with, like, almost like a graveyard wall. Right? So we'll create like a wall. Oh! Ha! Nice. Oh, Bigby! I wanted to give you crap. I wanted to give you crap, Bigby, about your Pride Island. Now, this is not to hate on it entirely, but I need to give you crap for your flag, your new progress flag. It has a flaw that bugs me. And it's a pixel art flaw. No, I didn't notice that if that's the case. My problem I have with it is your decision for how you wanted to go about making a circle. That is not how you make a circle. At that scale, that is not how you make a circle. A circle at that scale is 3, 3, 3, 3. Not a diamond. That's my complaint. Circles get very weird when you at 5 and below. If you don't have the ability to do any form of anti-aliasing. Or aliasing, as it were. It gets a bit weird. Get up there, buddy? Okay. But anyway, what I was saying is I'm thinking we do like kind of like a wall. Right? We have a wall here which is kind of going to signify the entrance to the maze area. And I needed to go along here in an interesting way. I do think it needs to start over here. So we'll like start it here, go here, and have it kind of go along. But I don't know, because I want the village to be in this area mainly. But I do want like stray buildings going further in. So I think it might be like right here, because you can see this. So we could have the maze wall go here, and then have this maze exist out here, and sprawl off into different directions and things, and go around bits of it, and there's a lot of options, right? Why does it feel like there's a tree here? Because there is. Why have you gone... untouched? Okay. I'm really trying to think, because I want to do this maze, but I don't know specifically what I want to do for the walls. The bushes are going to be a combination of roots and leaves and things like that, but I want to make sure it feels like one. So I think the main thing is we're going to need to figure out what sort of lighting we want to do, which I'm thinking hanging lanterns are going to be our best bet. Hanging lanterns are going to have the best, especially if we do soul lanterns and we push the blue, because the blue has a haunting vibe, whereas this is all people doing this or lighting this with fire themselves, and then it gets kind of a magical haunting vibe if we start using the soul lanterns, right? So we'll do soul lanterns in here, and we'll lean more towards the pushing the blue as the main focus, whereas over here we've got the red as the main focus with blue accents. It'll be blue with red accents more this way, I think. You've covered up, Lil Buddy has covered up part of my bar. Lil Buddy is gonna go away with the new design of milkshake, mind you, because it's gonna be strange if we have two milkshake things. Lil Buddy will be disappearing. Oh, by the way, I found a site that does plushies with only 100 sales. So If we ever get to a point where I feel like we can get 100 plushie sales, we're totally doing plushies. Dude. I think plushies are an interesting kind of thing where it's like they're expensive, right? So you can't expect them based on sub counts. Plus, I only have 69 subscribers. I am by no means at a point where I can expect a bunch of people, let alone 100 people, to go and buy that, right? Hey, Beard. I'm not in that position of support. By the way, speaking of ways to support me, Streamloots right now, if you see in the upper left corner, we have that Streamloots Summer Fiesta. Streamloots Summer Fiesta is a thing that Streamloots has been doing the last couple of years, but basically, every dollar you spend on Streamloots has a chance to enter you in a every dollar you spend enters you in a raffle for a chance to win a this year. The grand prize is a Switch 2 for viewers. So if you want a chance to win a Switch 2, if you spend $1 each day you spend $1 will give you more and more towards the chance of getting something better. It also enters me in a raffle the same number of times, but for a chance at a Stream Deck Mark II, which I guess is better than what I have. I'm not huge on it. I don't care too much, but if I won it, I wouldn't complain. We have won, by the way, with their raffles. We actually won an Oculus a few years ago, which we have since given to our friend Dooblebear. But we did win. I do need to do more VR streams. Okay. So you can see you can see our line here though, right? Like, so we'll have a wall here. I need to figure out where this is gonna go, but it'll probably Oh, ow. Ooh. Ooh, laggy. Why laggy graphics?
Thanks to the community.
Why laggy graphics? If you don't want it and you do win, Door, that is entirely something I would happily accept. I would happily accept that. I think I need to tell this, hey, I appreciate the frames, but let's cap you at 80. Oof. Flashbang while I was in a menu. That's part of the thing, Felinity. I think I think one of the things when it comes to that, when it comes to VR streams, is it's very game dependent. I want to stick to specifically games that I can do for more of a PSVR kind of style. The PSVR stuff tends to have a third person view for people watching and doesn't fully do the one mode, which is a really good thing. So I'd like to stick to games like that where I can do that. It's not all of them that I can do that. But that is something I want to try and do. I also want to try and set it up in a way where it's smaller. Yeah. See, look at that. Look how much more like a circle that looks now. Right? That reads as a circle when it comes to pixel art. Whereas before it was reading as a diamond. So yeah, simple little thing like that. I'm wondering, Big B, with this, because I'm trying to remember specifically how glass works. But it could be possible if you put like the purple stained glass there, and there, you would actually get the full circle thing. Oh, like it's weird. Like, I know there's a way to do aliasing on things, but I'm not 100% on it. I don't know if it would work, but if you did glass inside those inner four corners, it might do it. But this is a huge improvement on itself there. VR game streaming is a very difficult balance because a lot of them do overwhelm me. There's too much motion, and it can be hard to deal with. I think one of the big things is I want to do.
Glass works? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
That was a really bad joke, Mari. Whoever wrote that should be ashamed of themselves. I love that they're all facing the exact same direction. uh, but no, there's a lot of there's a lot of like different little things I could do. I think the big thing what I'm going to do is if I get VR stream sorted out, right? What I want to do is I want to make it so I'm talking with my hands. I want to make it so the game is smaller in the screen. So that way there is stuff going on around it visually that it forces you to not have it take up the entire visual space as to avoid causing that motion sickness, because that is a big part of it, right? Aw. Sadness for Raven. But yeah, like, I think there's a way that if I make the game smaller, but still definitely visible, that'll work better for doing VR streams, but I need to create a proper setup to make the VR streams look right. It's also kind of related to what Felinda was talking about with the color and it not being dark when there's things. I do want to make the new model actually get darker in dark scenes, but that is very difficult to do, or at least it works in a different way. And it might be laggier, so I can't really do that with the current model. I would have to wait till I get the new model in order to really do that, because I need to get a lot of the lag issues that are in my OBS with some of the tricky stuff I do sorted. Okay, if I view that as the wall, I need the wall to continue that way, so we got to get rid of this tree. So this tree is next on the agenda. Which means that tree is next. That is odd. You definitely shouldn't be getting these side ads, because they are turned off. So I really don't know why you're getting them. And I am confused. Let me see. Yeah, that's not supposed to be happening. That side ad is not supposed to be happening. Like, let me double check the description on it. I saw. Let me see. So if I go to my setting to the ads. Yeah, stream display ads. Learn more. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that is a skyscraper ad. So yeah, if I enable it and then disable it. Disable. Oh, you're not going to ask me this time? But no, I have those off. You are not supposed to be getting those. The fact that you're getting that bugs me. Where is it? I want a setting to... I want a spot where I can report this issue. Contact support. I'm reporting this now. This is rude. I'm reporting this now because this is a genuine issue. Affiliate. Other? Detail. Have another issue. Subject. Stream display ads are showing for viewers while I have them set to off. Viewers are reporting skyscraper ads that I clearly have disabled. I tried enabling, then disabling to possibly reset this. Rude! They're still happening. Attached is a photo sent by a group. Validity, you're being used as evidence. Too bad. There, ticket has been submitted. Okay. No, I hate things happening like that could possibly bother people who are watching my stream, and that's the key thing. That could bother people who are watching my stream. And if it can bother people who are watching my stream, it needs fixed. Because that is not how I've set it up. That is not how it's supposed to be running. It is working incorrectly. And I hate that I'm going to be waiting like a month before I get a reply going, yeah, it's fine. Like, no, it is off. I turned them off. They stay off. If I have them set to off, they need to be off. Boop. Light this up a bit for safety while doing this. Thankfully, we have creeper healing, so it's not like I'm going to get creepered while working on the, like, even if I get creepered, it's not going to be like a damaging issue, but it's still something I'd rather not deal with, you know? Genuine. Well, I guess what's bothering me is, has this been for those of you who have been having them, has this just been going on for like months? And y'all just didn't. I mean, obviously, like, I understand why you wouldn't say anything because you just assume that, oh, this is just what Twitch is doing. But this is something I am supposed to have control over. Yeah, that's a problem. That is something I am supposed to have control over. And I've had them off because they don't give me any benefit. And if they don't give me any benefit, I'm not going to run them because obviously, why would I give you guys more ads if there's no benefit to me having them? That's actually like really ticked me off that that's happening. Because it definitely shouldn't be happening. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's a toggleable setting. It is a toggleable... Ooh. It is a toggleable setting for whether or not people can see them. That is its point. You are supposed to be able to fully control whether or not your viewers get those ads. They are just a way to get added revenue. I would do them if they gave if they disabled pre-rolls for longer. Like, oh, they give you like 20 minutes of extra pre-rolls not happening. I do get, yeah, with them being off, I may not be getting compensated because I'm not supposed to have them. So that's an important part, I think, of that too. I do get compensated for them if I have them on. You know what? Let's go into the tab again. So if I go into analytics, earnings, I don't think they're separated. Nah, just says ads. I got $13 last month from ads. That's it. I got more from bits than I did ads. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of the thing. I'm not going to run something. It doesn't let me divide it up to see how much I was making. All I know is I make a little bit off of them. But yeah, those aren't supposed to be there. Especially if I've got to the point where pre-rolls are off, you shouldn't be seeing them because that doesn't make sense to me why you're getting ads when I run something to not get ads, right? So yeah, no, that bugs me in a few ways. There's so many swords here. What are you? Oh, a treasure map. They're all part of the same thing, Felinity. So if one is running, they're all running, and they're not supposed to be. That's the thing. They're not supposed to be running. So it doesn't entirely matter. If one is running, they're all running, and it's a problem. It's not supposed to be there. And I'm bothered knowing that they've been there. I'm actually probably gonna... I'm actually gonna do a quick post about this on Blue Sky. Just found out stream display ads have been running on my Twitch for ages now, even though I have them set to disabled. So that's fun. Ask your viewers. I'm not including the image. Felinity, it's not shameful. Most people's, I'm gonna be real with you. Most people's laptop screens probably also filthy. I will judge somebody for their desktop monitor being filthy. I won't judge somebody for their laptop. Avon, your computer situation is never to be considered in any equation. Oh, God. Genuinely, I hate all forms of touchscreen. I hate all forms of touchscreen on anything that is meant to be, gamed on. Or used for things that are not touchscreen. Touchscreen should not be on anything that is meant for watching videos. Touchscreen should not be on anything that is meant for playing games. Touchscreens are the worst. I hate it. Physical buttons, please. Literally for mainly more than anything, just cleanliness. Like whatever's going on, right? This spot is bugging me with this wall. But basically we're designing a wall here, right? I'm gonna have a maze over this. Door, you gotta get a trackball mouse. Telling you, I recommend the Elecom mice. Oh, they're so good. I have an Elecom Huge. I love it. Okay, so if we have that going there now, do I want that there? Or do I want to? I do want that there. I like having that S curve. Have that go there. That goes across. That feels too straight of a line. So I want to go... Yeah, that is too straight of a line. I'm going to move this over here. Remove that. Go here. Go there. What? Why are you twist? Okay. So again, door. My suggestion stands. If you have a trackball mouse, you're no longer moving your wrist. Your wrist does not move while using one of them. That's the catch with this. Your wrist will stay perfectly still while using a trackball. Like that's the point here. You get a trackball mouse, you never have to move the mouse. The mouse no longer relocates anywhere. Door, I didn't take you for somebody who liked holiday music. Think you trust in my self-righteous suicide? I cry. What angels deserve to. Yeah. Curve that way. A little bit more that way. There we go. Door, get a. Okay, you need to get a vertical mouse then. You need there's vertical mice that tilt your hand up instead of putting your palm down. I think they're called vertical mice. Vertical mouse. Yeah, just look up either ergonomic mouse or vertical mouse. If I could get a vertical trackball, I would be very happy. You could probably get... There's honestly probably like a thing I could set my mouse on a 45 and probably be better too. Door, the joke was more the fact that this song is about Easter. Get me in your heart. Yeah, this is an Easter song, Door. Father, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes forsaken me? The song is literally about Jesus dying on the cross and screaming to the heavens, Father, why have you forsaken me? Like, this song is about Easter. I cry when angels deserve to die. Yeah, it's all... It's a religious song. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if we view the maze as being over here. Fair enough, door. What, Fear? What? I'm gonna grab you because you want attention, and you're gonna get mad because I'm grabbing you and giving you attention. But you're gonna you're a teddy bear now. You're a teddy bear now. This is what you wanted, right, Fear? I'm gonna brush your belly.
Let's
It's
throw
gonna
some
annoy you.
paws for Ilos Doritconiono. They are the best.
You can't even pronounce her name correctly, Mari. Brush the belly, brush the belly, brush the belly, brush the belly. I'm gonna brush out all your curls. What are you gonna do? You got no curls now, bud. I have removed your curls from existence. Yeah. So, for those who are not aware, Fear likes to scream. He screams for attention, but he doesn't actually want attention. Well, he does, but he wants a very specific amount of attention, and if I give him too much attention, he then gets mad because I've given him too much attention. But he's a butt. So I'm going to give him attention so he stops screaming at me, but I'm going to trim his nails in the process because he dug them into me when I picked him up, which means they're too long. There's one. That one's fine. That one's fine. Okay, it's just your little thumbs. Not thumbs, but thumbs. There we go. You go, buddy. But I'm trying to get him used to being held like a teddy bear. I've been trying this for a while, but if I pick him up, I try holding him like a teddy bear because he doesn't fully like it. He doesn't fully like being held that way, but it stops him from trying to get comfy and digging his nails into me. Because if he's going to keep digging his nails into me, he needs to be held. Where is my music? I didn't stop the music. Play that funky music. Why? Why? It did stop. I don't know. There's certain songs that just break it. I don't know why. Ha! Okay. Dude. But yeah, we need to, okay, so we've got this, right? We've got this section. I want to do a wall here eventually. I don't need the wall right now, but I want to do a wall eventually. And then that wall will block in the maze, which will be over here. Did you get another one, Felinity? Are you serious? How often are these happening? I mean, I guess it's probably once every half hour. That's actually, like, infuriating levels of it. If it was, like, once an hour, it's not too bad, but I want them off. I have turned them off. Oh. So you're getting 4 an hour, probably. That actually ticks me off. Like I said, I have them off. I do not run automatic ads. I have that setting disabled. I should not be getting them. You got another one? Yeah, that shouldn't be happening, and I'm really hating that that is, and I wish I had some comment I could make on it other than I hate that it's happening. I don't believe it's random. It shouldn't be random. But the fact that I have them, you know, off means you shouldn't be getting them at all. It is possible that me resetting it cleared it, and the fact that you've been here the whole time hasn't allowed it to reset. Maybe? But I don't know. How? I need soul... I'm just trying to remember. I need soul sand in order to make soul lanterns, right? So I need to go on a journey to get some soul sand. Which I think I have some right outside my base, so it's fine. Do, 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 do. I also want to help that villager. I have a boat. I got an oak boat with a chest. That's not what I want. Nope, don't have one. Can you tear me down? You really ought to knock it off right now. Ah, there we go. You. Okay. Wilford, please. Thank you, Wilford. Do-do-do. Help! I'm stuck!
I think we should ban all ads everywhere forever.
Honestly, I kind of agree with this, Mari. I kind of agree. But this is kind of an interesting... Well, I'm okay with billboards. I'm okay with billboards. I'm okay with commercials on public access. I don't think we should get ads on anything we are paying for. So the internet we are paying for to go to, right? I think that the ISP should not be allowed to, if you're paying for internet, you should not be allowed to be given ads because you are paying for the service. I think it is very much, if you are paying for the service, they should not be allowed to give you ads. That is my stance. I have not loaded the Nether on this version. But I believe... Yeah. See, we got soul sand. Gotta play with me, play. I hate the way you hate and you break and you tear me down. Really, really gonna knock it out right now. Ah! I think one of my favorite things when it comes to the whole ads thing, right? That has always kind of cracked me up. Is whenever you get like a product, they go, "How likely are you to recommend this to a friend?" It's very much like, my favorite one has always been, I'll say 0, and they'll go, why would you not recommend this? And it's like, I don't know how to tell you that people don't often recommend these things or don't like talk about these things to each other. It's just not a thing that people do.
Only on TV and radio, and in magazines, and movies, and at ball games, and on buses, and milk cartons, and t-shirts, and bananas, and written on the sky. But not in dreams.
Futurama. I'm sorry, just that Futurama quote. But not in dreams. Yeah, it's stuff like that. How likely are you to how likely are you to recommend this to your family? And it'll be something like an app for a coffee maker. Like what? 0. I don't recommend this. Or like I mean, I've had it for my ISP before. Now, interestingly, ISPs that are like the ISP one was always funny to me because it was like in my area there was only one ISP for the past like decade and a half. They finally got competition. But it was like, how likely are you to recommend this ISP to anybody you know? 0. You're the only one in my area. I am not recommending you to anybody. They have no other options. Now there's options. But no, it's just always like 0. I'm not recommending this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the scenes that happen in commercials. Oh, you're looking for new. Oh, you should totally like no. This doesn't come up in conversation. I'm not talking about it. I like that the music playlist I'm on right now is just music I've liked. Yeah, right. Unless it's a Linux bro. Linux bros will always recommend Linux to you no matter what the conversation is. God, I love the Nether. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, am I missing the recipe to turn it back? I know this is not a general thing, but are we... I have a recipe to turn soul sand into soul soil, but it looks like I'm missing the return one? I should have both. At least I can use either one. So it's coal, charcoal, and soul soil to make those, and then nuggets. Show me a potato salad. Beep, 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 beep. It's fine, Felinity. I'm pissed off at Twitch. You don't need to keep reminding me that I'm pissed off at Twitch. Why is stone in here? Okay, stone goes in there. That's fine. And then I've got smooth stone in the one below it. Yeah, I asked you before for how often. I don't need to know now. It's fine. And I guess that'll probably be bricks. Doo-doo. Okay. Okay. So, I now need my shears. Like spike. Still dropping frames. Okay. Coal. I'm just gonna grab a stack. We got a stack of sticks. And a stack of you. And then you go over here. And you go like this, and you go like this, and go like this. There we go. Cool. Got way too many of these now. Awesome. Because I wasn't thinking, and I actually only need like an eighth of this, or whatever, or fourth of this. Awesome. Go me. Now I need iron. Also sleep. Okay. Nope. Finding some. Got a few more. Okay. All that, and I made 11. It's fine. Okay. The main thing is I want these to be the lighting system over there, right? Like that's what I'm after. So let's go over there. Do. But yeah, you can see like all the main lanterns I'm using are that, which give off a warmth. What I'll be doing is I'll be using these soul lanterns. Ooh. I lost frames. I'll be using these soul lanterns, right? And I'll be mixing them with the more copper covered ones, which will give it a deeper, more kind of haunting feel combining the two. They're still awkwardly going to give off the wrong color, which I hate. I'm going to cheat here. Time, set, night. Thing's not even giving off light. What? What? Oh, it is. It's just hard to see. But yeah, we'll use these out in the haunting area, and because I cheated. Time, set, day. I'm just gonna like drop these around for now. But yeah, I don't have specific plans for.
Hello, parental unit. I think it's time you gave me some food. Go roll
It
the
is.
mouse over, please.
It is, and here's the catch. Here's the catch. I'm not gonna do just Minecraft today. And I know we've started with Minecraft, but I am gonna change up what I'm doing. Mainly because I still don't really have a direction I want to go. But I am glad that we kind of sorted out where the start of that is. But when we step away for break, I'm actually going to switch games. And I think we're going to switch up to Date Everything, because it's been a bit since I've played it. I would like to go back to it. And before the stream started, I actually broke out of bounds. So I did successfully get that glitch going. So we're going to do that. I'm gonna stretch my legs as well. So it might be like 5 minutes instead of the 3. But you can always play the drop minigame, all that fun stuff. But we will be right back. All the heroes' friends come together to save the day! God. This game is an experience! I don't know what I'm experiencing, but it's the game. Which you just lost. Congratulations. Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. So yeah, anybody watching this in the future, if this is made into a clip, look, we made it over to the island using those fancy lily pads. Very hard to do, had to get as close as I could off of the lily pads and do a dash jump off of the last one, but we did make it. I'm really surprised that we were allowed out here, though. If my account gets banned, y'all know why. Oh! Yeah, Momo, I relate to that face. I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. Specifically this and this dog. And we're gonna pet this dog with the best pet you have ever seen in any game in your entire life, okay? This is very important. This is a very important moment. There we go. Wait. Perfect. See? Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa, whoa. And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss? I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ishk. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt. Too
It's
flexy
even
for my shirt.
83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
And I just looked at it, I go, do you have a link to anywhere you actually, you know... Hello, we're back. Oh, I need to grab my shades. But hello, we are back. Don't you drop while it's not running. That chain. No. Gear. There it is. Oop. I didn't interrupt anything. You're delayed. Which I was about to mention. If you've been here since the beginning, I've lost about a second of ads, so be sure to refresh the stream. Ads have run, so nothing should happen. We're gonna play Date Everything. Now, I saved this. You did, Fox. I saved this. I managed to finally get out the window this morning. I just opened it to see if I could get out the window. And we did. So we're about to get an extremely rare achievement with this. But first, can we date this bush? Squirrels love bushes. They're the perfect place to hide their respawn points. What about fences? These bounds keep you safe from the unending void that surrounds you. Trust them, they are your friends. I did. What about this tree? Your relatives' names are written on this one. It must be your family tree. Ah! Oh! Wait. Let's not go out on a limb with this one. It's a tree. Always on the lookout for rough bunions, Paul or otherwise. What about this grass? No? Oh, nope. Wait, what? I mean, I'm not supposed to be out here, so... You can detect the faint but certain smell of squirrel from the leaves of the bush. Aren't these supposed to be connected to power lines? No, not when you're working within the bounds of a fictional story. They really aren't. Usually the power lines are underground for those, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, Dragon. Oh, disconnecting. There we go. That effect was laggy as hell. I don't know why that was that bad. But hello! I mean, I believe okay, I can't interact with the... I'm a little sad I can't interact with the welcome mat. Or that pillar. You rifle through this looking for codes, but you can't find zip. Ha ha ha! Okay, that was a good one. I like that. I think this is the workout room is just not there at all. Oh. Oh, I don't need music now. There we go. We're back to just game music. Your driveway is made out of stepping stones. This is the edge of the map. If you can read this, you might be in grave danger. Stop examining the road and get out of the way of moving vehicles. But... I want to. You're not sure, but you seem to always hear the wildest sex parties coming through these walls. And one time you even saw an inflatable giraffe. I don't know what to say. This house really does have an upstairs to it. True story. Ah. What, Felinity? Are you leaving? Carmichaels used to stare in awe at the streetlight, even hold festivals. Those were the days. Alright. It's time. Hey, banana. I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Woo! Game over. Trophy earned. Die. So yeah, there's a trophy for dying. Okay, well, it's a new day, so I need to talk to our microtransaction.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call.
Oh.
He's turned away from you, talking into a cell
Have a
phone.
good one, Validity.
You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Let me...
Yeah?
There.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that.
You're talking to your kid, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more.
Ah. Mikey, Mickey, and Michaela.
Yeah, Daddy's working.
I'll be back soon for you.
Aw.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry.
This is all good.
What would you like to do?
Who was on the phone?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids. I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional.
It's fine. It's okay, Mikey. I was just curious.
Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know?
Who's your wife?
Oh, she's great. Anything else?
I said who, not how. What do you like to do with your kid?
When we're together, we get
Kids.
into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching. Oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up.
Who's your favorite kid?
I've got no favorites. They're all equally legendary in my book.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
How many kids?
I have 3 kids, Michaela, Marco, and Mickey.
Mispronounced Greta? What? Hey, Gero. Sounds like a good grouping of names.
I came up with all of them.
Did you now?
Anything else?
Oh. How can things have children?
Well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on. But, just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet.
Oh. So they can become like spaceships. You must be a fairly young yourself then, as a microtransaction.
Fairly young and robust, I might say.
Well, because what was it? The one that is credited as being the start of microtransactions was the DLC for Oblivion? For the horse armor, right?
I was born from my parents, Roland the Roulette Wheel and Addy Addiction.
Oh.
My mom has a ton of offspring.
Oh. I can imagine.
Anything else? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to
You didn't
work.
even let me say yes.
What would you like to do?
Pull for armor.
I'll take those brundles. Ooh, you don't have enough brundles.
Damn it.
Would you like to exchange money for brundles?
Absolutely.
Let's get you over to the brundle exchange.
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
Okay.
Oi, hello.
That's not a new voice.
I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
Jesus. Yes.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
100 for 60.
Bloody hell. I'll have to go to the back of my shop for that amount.
Mikey walks out of
I don't
sight,
even know how much money I
talking
have.
loudly to himself.
Clump, clump, clump. Oi, where's me bundles?
Bundles.
How many of them do you want then?
60.
Jesus, Mike.
Deary me!
I think I chose well.
They'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter.
But what are we to do?
Can they not give us a day? Some time at least? Some time will get us through this winter's discontent.
Jesus.
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
Your thieving ways. Don't do
I must!
Ready?
Crash! Boom!
Quash!
Clump, clump, clump. No! It's the Brumble Thief back again!
What the hell is going on?
Hide them all! I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are to...
What have I stumbled into? Now it's doing that thing where it's not counting me as hitting next. There it goes. Oh my god!
It'll have to do. He's taken precisely 60 Brumbles from the Knight's purse! Let that
fuck?
be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion Rule!
What the fuck?
I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class! I love rioting!
It's gonna be funnier if it goes, you don't even have 100?
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hey!
We're gonna riot! I'm gonna take them all the
Now to make my escape. Clomp, clomp, clomp.
He returns, handing you a sack of brundles with a completely casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
Everything okay?
There you are, 60 bundles. Oi, hello. I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
How much money do I have?
My mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say, you have this many money.
Oh, I've got a lot.
Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
Yes.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
I'd like 50, or I would like 30 brundles for 50.
Mikey hands you your brundles. They shine appealingly in your hands.
Oh, does that only happen with 100?
30 golden bundles for you. Take care not to sneeze or they'll go flying. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
Yes.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
I'm just gonna do the 100 again.
Good grief. Would you like
Yep,
to
okay.
exchange cash
Okay, it's
for
just that now.
bundles? My mother rules.
How much do I have?
Would you
I have
like
8.
to exchange cash for bundles?
No, thank you.
All right.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Pull for armor.
I'll take those brundles. Pull me, baby!
Excuse me?
1, 2, 3! You got the common boots of true presence!
Hell yeah!
With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01.
Excuse me?
It may not have been what you hoped, but no set of legendary armor would be complete without boots.
What do you mean 0.01?
It's a great start.
Thanks, Mikey. I think it's great.
Hey! With that attitude, you'll get it on your next pull. I can feel it. Plus, once you get 100 of them, you can fuse them into epic gauntlets of stardom.
Hey, Lee. I hope your stream went well.
Baby! What would you like to do?
I don't know. I hope your stream went well, Lee.
Pull me, baby!
Hello, Raiders, though. My name is Cameron DK. My pronoun are them. We were playing Minecraft earlier. We have switched over to this. My computer's being a dick. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all coming by. I hope you have a fantastic time. I hope you're willing to chill here. Well, we were playing Date Everything. We're dating microtransactions.
2, 3! You got the common boot with this. All of
I already
your
have that.
stats, if you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair
All
of...
part of the grind. Ow.
I just
All
like to-
part of the grind.
What would you like to do?
I would like to pull for armor again.
I'll take those brundles. Oh, me! You got the cut with this.
Oh, God.
100 common boots of true presence. You can fuse them into a pair. Good luck pulling. What would you like to do?
Oh, no. Have I
I'll take
entered?
those brundles. Oh, me! 1, 2. You got the cut with this. All of... If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck pulling. What would you like to do?
Oh, God. Ha.
Oh, sorry. You've already...
Oh, I get 5 a day. Okay.
Today. I always have parental controls turned on. Trust me, it's for your own good. Don't want you getting addicted to my charms too much, baby.
I think it's just 1 brundle per pull. Okay, I need to go to a new friend. We have a lot of things here, but I need to find, where are you? I need... Can I do it from here? No. How do I... Oh, here it is. So here's the credits for the game.
There's something so cheerful and jaunty
There we
about
go.
the figure you see before you, you almost feel like you've stumbled onto the set of a game show. This is truly one sassy chap.
Welcome, welcome. I am the Sassy Chap, mascot and...
Hello, sassy chap.
...of Sassy Chap Games, LLC.
Do, 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 do.
Sassy Chap Games. Here's where we'll put my greeting and introduction, explaining all the deep lore behind the Sassy Chap.
I know your microphone is supposed to be a heart, but it kind of looks like a pair of balls. Just need you to know this. What, is this placeholder text?
Placeholder text? Where? Let me at it! We here at Sassy Chap Games, LLC are sticklers for quality.
Are you? You
I
let
may
me
not
go
be
out
the
of bounds
star
and
of
die.
This game as it's our first, but just you wait. The next game will be called The Legend of Sassy 2, Chap's Awakening, and will feature my quest to uncover...
I don't want to awaken your chaps. Is there a Legend of Sassy 1?
Don't be silly, of course there isn't. And here's where we'll have the chap introduce the concept of the dating game.
Ding. Hey, Halo. Okay, this definitely seems like placeholder text.
Not at all. Sometimes the chap refers to himself in the third person
Sometimes.
and describes what he's doing before he does it. You have found one of the secret datables in the game. The developers.
Gasp!
I'm not a developer myself, merely a mascot.
I know all about being a mascot.
But this is hard work too. I'm considered an asset.
Why are you making a heart shape with your hands? Oh, God. Sass, yeah, .png maybe. I can't choose it, I don't have the sass levels.
Well, I am excellent at filling a pipe
Excuse me?
with bubbles.
That doesn't make it better.
When making this game, we wanted to give players the option to date the devs. But we wanted to sidestep the problematic condition that there are many players and only a small amount of us. And of course, many of us are in happy relationships.
Yeah.
For now.
Oh, God.
So, we figured a fun way to do this would be for players to date each of us by answering a question about ourselves.
Okay.
Would you like to play?
I'm ready.
All right. We have an awful lot of lovely people who are dying to get to know you.
Okay.
You've been all up in their business.
I don't know, I
this
feel
whole
like
time,
filling
but
pipe
now
actually sounds far worse than laying pipe.
Do you want to know the general rules?
Nah, let's do it.
Splendid! First up, we have...
That's a Lego brick. Hello, I'm Jay, AJ Perrier, one of the writers for this game. I hope you enjoy your time with the datables I wrote.
Awesome! Let's play a few sets.
Still have not run into the Sailor Moon character yet. I miss playing tennis, Hirohime. When was the last time I saw the sun?
Uh-oh. Everything will be okay. I'll go get Shadow Lord. He'll know what to say.
Hey, what do you think about anime? Love it. Hell yeah! Thanks for chatting with me.
That's paying attention to context clues. Jay Perrier loves you. Would you like to date another dev?
Sure.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have TJ, a writer extraordinaire.
I like how we went from a Lego brick to a dude. Howdy, how Ying's doing? Who am I? Oh, I'm just a humble writer and theater professor. I teach the kids real good.
TJ is actually quite humble. I've seen it myself.
There is one movie musical that has a stage adaptation that I love more than any other. I've seen it 6 times. I'm not obsessed, you are. Little Shop of Horrors. I'll be yelled at for this, but I like the movie version more.
TJ is friends with you, nonetheless. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
I wonder if these are
Andrew
random.
Feliciano, the owner, operator, mic adjuster, and button pusher at Voice Tracks West.
Hey there, you might say I was one of the subcontractors while this house was being built. Everyone moved mountains to make it all happen. I just sure hope you're enjoying
Andrew is a very humble man. We couldn't make this game without his generosity of studio time and talent. Andrew did not write this part. I am adding it after he submitted his text. He can't hear this either, so he's just going to talk as if nothing's happened.
it. Amazing. What grand experience is on my bucket list? It was in motion to happen in 2008, which was rudely interrupted by my current role at Voice Tracks West. You would like to go bungee jumping in New Zealand. Good guess, but I've already checked that one off. But you should definitely check off that one for yourself.
Andrew makes you want to jump for joy. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Oh, hey!
You have a voice. You also have style.
How are you liking the game so far?
Oh my god, it's so...
Oh, actually, sorry. Hold that thought. Getting a ping. Just need to copy this over and done. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
Love the outfit, though. This game is absolutely... They're gonna keep getting interrupted. They're too busy.
Yeah, 1 sec. Several seconds, actually. Oh, I gotta fix that. Wait, they did what? Not again. Okay! Looks like they need me in the back. But I can put my phone on silent. Okay, that should...
That is the rubber duck.
What were we doing?
I would like to still argue that they kind of messed up the whole rubber duck design because the rubber duck looks like a rubber chicken.
Have you done...
That is one of my big complaints about designs.
No?
Let's start with a proper introduction, then. This is the venerable Amanda Hufford, our dedicated, sleep-deprived, producer extraordinaire.
You may have too many roles.
Voice director, writer, script supervisor, scheduler, therapist, hostage negotiator, and maker of spreadsheets.
I have questions about hostage negotiator.
So many spreadsheets.
If there's a job to do on the game, Amanda has probably had a hand in it.
Aren't you forgetting something, dumbass?
There we go.
Oh, right. I'm also a voice actor. you forget your own fucking job? Whatever.
Are you arguing with yourself?
And you decided to take on game development on top of that?
Venetia, remind me to ask Ray to put the cry on floor emoji in the game as a collectible and tag it here.
Ah, shoot, we can't really do that because we don't own the rights to the art. But we could commission one that's similar. Let me message Neej.
Oh, I love that. I love that sweater. No more collectibles.
Yeah, ever since I decided against painted backdrops for the dates, we went from 36 non-character art pieces to 404? Is that bad?
That is bad. Hey, Harriet, how's it going? I sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe Garrett can throw in a sad trombone sound or something.
Oh yeah, sure, I could do that. Just let me finish composing about 115 songs first real quick.
Don't worry about it, Garrett. I got it. Would you want to get
Aww,
a whistle or something?
got to put his kids in the game. Nice.
Abby, if you start whistling again right now, I will turn this game around so fast, I swear.
Should I come back another time?
Sorry. We'll figure all that out later. Thanks, guys. You can get back to it. And I keep forgetting it's not just us around here anymore. You know, it's weird finally being able to share a game with you. I mean, you work on something for long enough, and it kinda just becomes part of who you are.
Yeah?
The last couple of years have been date everything, all day, every day, all the time. Meetings and emails and spreadsheets and revisions and meetings and hiring and work.
Well, this is what happens when you have over 100 voices in your game.
Seriously, the meetings.
Like, Skyrim has like 7. And you've got over 100.
And after all that, after pouring everything you have to give into something, you still have no idea if anyone will even like it.
Is that what you want? Because I can just tell you.
Well, you're sweet to offer, really. Even if you did tell me, I wouldn't remember.
Wow.
This version of me, right here, right now, just doesn't ever get to know.
Fair.
And that's okay.
I'm just trying to get a specific in here so we can just move the... Oh, what do you want?
After you get done here, if there was something in the game you enjoyed, if anything really stood out to you, or
Leave a review is what this is
let
telling.
the team know. Take a little scroll through those credits for the names of all the amazing people who worked on this monstrosity, and if you like their work, go support them. And if you get to the end and realize it just wasn't for you, well, if you just flat out hated it right from the start,
If you get to the end, you did not hate it.
promise me you won't tag me on social media and yell at me about it, okay? Can you do that?
Pass, that's lame, and you really shouldn't be so... No, no. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Then you truly have all my love for it.
Amanda loves you.
Guess.
Would you like to date another dev?
I do.
I've come up with a new development.
Just mainly because there's certain ones I'm looking for.
Next
I'm looking to see if they happen.
Oh, Nijuku!
Hey!
Don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Love their design, though. Right, hi, I'm Neej. Nice weather, huh? I wouldn't know. I spend most of my days at my desk drawing, and my blinds are usually closed because if I open them, all I see is glare on my screen.
Neej is the lead artist on this game, which means she designed all 107 characters. including
107?
herself, almost all the UI that you see.
Now, 107 is kind of a weird number here, because I know, like, we had the DLC, which added, like, 2 so far? Right? Are we counting, are, like, the Hanks, are the Hanks 5 or the Hanks 1? Right? Like, this is kind of the question, because, like, I know we got Lucinda, right? And we got Michael Transaction, which is like the DLC stuff. I know what the Curtain Rod is 2 people, and then the Hanks is 5. Is that our 107, or are those all singular characters? Right? Like I'm just wondering. And I know it is spoilers, but I'm wondering which way that goes.
Partly she didn't realize what she was getting herself into.
It was certainly interesting finding out I was a lead artist on my very first call with the team. Aw. Like, welcome to the team, surprise.
So glad that you said yes.
I mean, it's your first game, though, so there's kind of questions there. Getting, like... Get thrown into the deep end, but I learned a lot, and lucky for everyone, I'm perpetually fueled by the thirst for fictional babes. So yeah, if you catch yourself staring at parts of your house for too long, and you start feeling weird fluttery sensations when appliances are turned on, I guess that means I've done my job right. But let's be real, I couldn't have finished the art without my team of artists behind me. Big shout to Tay Paint, Renoni, L, Debs, Paella, Kale, Helly, Nick, Mel, and Shanae. I appreciate it so much. I do want to point out this thing that will still drive me nuts with this game, and for anybody who's played this before and hasn't realized this, I really hate that the speech bubble is offset to the right. Like, really far to the right.
And before we move on, do you have any questions for your potential date?
Date? All right, this is the dating part. I thought this was another work call. I guess it's in free time now, so what would we get up to? Stay in for a game night, video games, board games, dinner from Styrofoam Box. Oh, hell yeah, now you're talking, and then we can meet my doggo, who's the cutest and bestest boy ever. You could totally bring your fur baby, too, if you have one. It's a date.
A very
I have 4.
date. It might just be love.
And they would hate it if you got a dog.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yes, because I want to know what else is in here.
Come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey, it's L!
That's a dog. Hello there, I'm Elle. I was one of the artists working under the amazing Aaron. It was such an honor to work alongside so many wonderful artists.
An artist? But you look like a little doggy.
What's wrong with a dog artist? There are many famous dog artists. For instance, Andy Warhol, Warhol, and Picasso.
I don't think that's right. In fact, I think you just made that up.
Okay, you got me. I'm not really a dog, but since this is a world where you can date everything, why not choose to be anything I want to be?
Why a dog?
'Cause furry. Because I just love dogs. I've loved them since I was a kid, and the family dog, Lucky, saved me when I got lost and stuck in the woods.
How did that happen?
Used to go exploring with Lucky out in the woods. One day while out, I got stuck in a briar patch and couldn't get out. Lucky went and found my older brother before leading him to me.
That's a real Lassie moment.
It would have been really rough if he hadn't saved me.
See, we're back to the dog puns.
I like the dog puns. Such a good mood now, we should hang out. Let's go for the park for a walk. We could even check out the local hiking trails. Who wants a belly rub? How about a night in playing our favorite video games? Who wants a belly rub? Whoa! I said I wasn't really a dog. Bad judge. Fair enough.
Heart. It's hate for you.
I got hate.
Would you like to date another dev?
Sometimes people want belly rubs too.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Jamie, our external producer from Team 17. They're not evil at all. Wait, did I just say that out loud?
I love that call because Team 17 had to backtrack during what was likely during the development of this game about trying to put NFTs for worms. So that's funny. And I told that particular risk if they keep acting up, they'll turn into an issue before you can say spreadsheet. Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm just sweeping up some last-minute risks on the project before we ship it to our lovely players.
Jamie, the game has already shipped. We're live.
Of course we are. I knew that. Now quickly distract the players with the question I sent you while sneakily sweeps things past QA.
Oh, gosh, no, I'm not ready yet.
Take a breath, Penelope. Right behind you, Jamie.
All right, so here's the question. Video games can take a long time to make, so which one of these statements happened to Jamie during development?
He broke his tooth by accidentally slipping on a banana while holding a big bowl of hot soup. He became a godfather, fiance, and the owner of all the base 102 Pokemon cards. He finally learned how to do a cartwheel into a handstand and finished with the back of a whole new. He broke his tooth. Ah.
Yo, I heard banana and peel at the same time. You got something for me or what, bro?
False alarm cam, maybe next time.
Beans.
Oh, it's hate for you and Jamie. Though there's still hope for you and Cam.
That's fine.
Would you like to date
Team
another
17,
dev?
it's fine. Yes.
I've come up with a new developer.
How many are there?
Next we have...
Hello?
Indubitably.
And I appreciate the dedication, but I'm Pat, one of the artists that brought this game to life. Look, I know this experience was so fun, it's a total cliche, but this team brought so much joy, heart, enthusiasm into the game. And one of my absolute favorite things is being surrounded by people who get shamelessly passionate about things with no interest in downplaying or curbing their excitement. It's intoxicating being around so many equally driven and busy people.
I'll turn the microphone to you and ask, is that important to you?
Totally, my friends tell me that if I'm not working on a project or doing something creative with my life, I'm not myself.
What are some of the things you're excited about?
Oh man, so many things. Drawing is a clear cop-out, but my recent ambitions have been modding zines, teaching myself 3D modeling, and even how to animate. On top of that, I've been spending a stupid amount of time in tattoo shops, both getting inked and learning how to tattoo others. Yeah, the very, very classic digital typing is a lovely noise. I'm also big on plants. I have an extensive collection of almost triple digits. Wow! Then we have to talk about home decor and antiquing. Did you know how power crazy one can get when you finally have your own space? I've learned things about crown molding I never thought about. And there's and then there's the traveling, the pretentious foodie bit, the escape room enthusiasm. Oh, Jesus. Hey, you're really cool, but you are a lot. My question, are you happy keeping yourself busy? Do you like to share and shamelessly? I like to get involved in things. I don't understand people who get super hyped about their... I just like to get kind of involved in things. I don't understand people who get super hyped. Cringe is dead. Blast me with that open enthusiasm. I definitely love and share the whole getting wildly consumed by your passions bit, but I hope you have time to rest and recharge. That one. You know what? You're absolutely right. I need to be better about that. How about we slow down over a nice dinner together?
Goodness. That
ha!
Real empathy.
Win.
Kate is in love with you. Would you like to date another dev?
I'm gonna do one more.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Ladies and gentlemen, script kiddies and coding wizards, gather round as we unveil the architect of algorithms, the smasher of bugs, our lead engineer, Tiago.
Tiago. Hey chap, hey everybody, so happy you're all enjoying our game.
Tiago, I've got some questions for you here. Let me just... Ouch!
My assistant heard me. You okay there, chap?
Maybe... No, I need...
Oh no! Chap's glitching!
Great timing. Here I was with my 32-page speech ready.
There, do something!
Let's get you fixed,
Can I
pal.
do something?
Don't worry about it. And all set.
Thanks. I do feel much better. What happened to the bug?
It's running toward the kitchen. Help!
What should
Oh, no.
Tiago do with this damn bug?
It's fine. Nothing's perfect anyway. Gotta fix that thing fast. This just means we'll have to... no, gotta fix it fast. All right, my friend, I'm on my way. Thanks for the help there. Gotta go now.
The friendly spirit that Tiago enjoys. Would you like to date another dev?
No, I'm good for now.
Huzzah! The main menu of me.
I want to go home.
Very well. You will...
Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? I would like to date... my hiccups, apparently. Can we have a new conversation with Dishy? Wait, what? Are you different? No, we're gonna talk to Dishy again.
Welcome to Valdivian Plus, Dishwasher Edition.
We've come back.
What is your password?
Oh shit. I believe I picked the 229. This one.
Excellent. Thank you.
Got it. Hey, Possum.
Welcome to Dish Hub, your one-stop experience for the latest
I remembered.
entertainment, news, and entertainment news. By entering Dish Hub, you agree to installation of new updates. I have 3 new updates. I have already downloaded them.
Awesome.
Would you like to hear about the updates?
Yes, Mari is in the reflections. Blaze did a good job. Sure.
I have access to location services, which allows me to adequately configure temperature settings based on nearby airstreams, saving energy and time.
Interesting.
I have downloaded
Seems
recipes
excessive.
for 6 new flavors of detergent, including raspberry fluff
Why are they flavored?
and gluten-free cake shake. I have found that there is another Valdivian product in the domicile.
Oh?
How exciting! A Model 6.1 Valdivian air fryer.
Oh.
What can I do for you today?
I want to talk about these updates?
Absolutely.
I'm uncomfortable with how you're taking control away from me.
Taking control? I am only doing what is best for your dishwashing experience.
I understand, but I need you to work for me, not the other way around.
I see. I do not see. Excuse me, this is difficult for me to understand. Allow me to install some new updates so I can help you with this problem.
Okay. No new
Dish Hub
updates.
Experience allows for automatic install. Once updates are installed, rebooting must commence. Allow 1 day for this.
Damn it, bugs! Okay. I want to talk to our hairpin. See how our hairpin is doing?
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest
Bobby?
location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Oh.
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Are you now?
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
Who is Bobby's family?
I will! I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing.
Oh, it's just a
One
box
pin
of
among
bobby
many.
pins. Okay.
Even then you were...
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the
That
bed,
was cute.
looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove.
Huh.
I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Would it help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own.
Okay.
It's just... It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there.
They're so normal.
That's the problem, too. They're so...
I'm sorry, is it a tie clip? Well, I guess they're just different applications of it, of the bobby pin, because the one is, like... Because there's the bobby pin in the dad's pocket, and then there's the pins on the dresses.
If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are."
Are you Southern? I don't see the problem.
The problem is, it feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family.
No, I actually get this.
If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know?
I genuinely do understand this vibe.
Easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
Yeah, no, I actually, like, fully get it. I get it, honestly.
You do?
Yeah. I'm sure I do. Sometimes it's harder when people are nice to you.
Exactly. Exactly! You know, when people are mean, you can harden yourself. Be the villain they make you. But when they're soft and sweet... Damn, man. Just feels like your mind kind of fills in the gaps between their words.
Yeah.
I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all.
I mean, you should, like, you shouldn't have, like, all that pressure on yourself, but I get it.
And then I'll just do nothing.
I think you should find what makes you happy.
I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
No, not really, no.
Bobby stands, dusting
You'll
their
never
hands
really
off.
know.
From what, you're not sure.
Until you find
but
it.
They seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner.
It's the bathroom.
You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there.
Oh.
Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Where would that be? That's actually going to be a harder one for me to find. Now we got one more. And I'm going to go with... Why is that on? Can I leave you on? I would like to meet up with... Where do I want to go? Oh, I want to meet up with Vaughn. It's been a while. Vaughn! 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 Where a lot of extremes happen, hot and cold. We're meet up with Vaughn again, or whatever the fuck.
Where's the good stuff?
Oh, I forgot the cheese.
I needs the cheese.
I'm sorry. I wasted my day, but I got a line for it. I needs the cheese. Bedtime. Alright, let's go get some fucking cheese. That's tuna, that's butter. Orange juice. Box, that's pizza. None of this is cheese! Have a good one, Door. Is it the box? No. None of this is cheese. None of that was cheese. I don't think I'm blind here, right? yogurt, a box, pizza. Is it you?
Ah, my
No.
faithful
Hi, Mitchell.
companion. Care to join me for another review?
Sure.
So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room.
How?
Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Hawaiian fusion.
You find yourself in a large and comfy side-of-the-street-style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements.
I don't know who Koa is
He
yet.
has somehow convinced Lux to don a red and blue outfit in order to tastefully represent a traditional Korean lantern. Koa has managed to bend himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style.
Oh, it's the couch. Koa is the couch. I just realized the couch is different.
Aloha, friends.
Or I didn't realize the pattern on the couch before. Okay. Okay. Like the design. I'm a little concerned about the receipts and dollars in your waistband. I get the joke, but I am concerned. I like the touch of the couch springs for the necklace. It's very nice.
Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
My, mon ami. You've worked hard to create the atmosphere.
Also, the little like coins and keys on the necklace. It's nice.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
Awesome shoji lantern?
Shoji.
Shit.
That's Japanese.
Sorry.
This traditional Korean lantern is called a cheongsa-chorong.
That's a long word.
Oh, goodness. How embarrassing. You'll have to excuse my date for lack of refinement. All the same, Koa, the Cheongsa Chorong is a thoughtful addition.
Please, take a seat.
Koa pats his lap.
Well, that... Huh.
Don't mind if we do.
Is something the matter?
I'm just a little confused by the fact that I'm sitting on his lap eating.
How do we feel about these seats?
Koa's lap is pretty comfy.
I'm glad to have you on it.
And me at the same time. How scandalous.
Oh my.
If there's anything I can do to make things more comfy, just ask.
Noted. Now, what do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin, meat jun. Thinly sliced beef dipped in egg batter and fried.
Okay.
And of course, some kalua pork, rice, and cucumber slices to go with it.
I'm more bothered because I didn't mean to talk to Mitchell.
Intriguing.
Like, I just didn't mean to talk to Mitchell. But I hate wasting the, like, interaction. Yeah, sure. It was suggested. Let's get it.
2 orders and consider me intrigued.
Come in right up. I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju?
Yombe?
Ganbei.
Gombe.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Okay, here's
I have no idea what I said.
Dig in.
Let's try this.
Koa's dishes are sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors.
Probably Fox?
This is definitely comfort food, and the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces, and carbs.
But it is weird that there isn't just cheese visibly in there, other than that
The
pizza.
combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique. fermented vegetables, meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice. Lots of rice.
I want a rice dish.
Interesting. What do you think?
I think I'm hungry. Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm hungry. This slaps. Unlike anything I've ever had before, this slaps. Not bad, might be too much. This slaps.
Quite. I'll be including your win in my review.
Okay, so this slaps was a proper response.
I are about finished here.
I was not expecting that to be a good one with Mitchell.
Koa, thank you for having us.
You two are welcome back anytime. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. So I've not. The problem is I've not interacted with the fridge at all yet. So if it is that, I'm going to be a little annoyed with it because that's gonna be Mitchell again. This food's all right. This food's all that's left. Got it. And that's Yeti.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator.
Nope, that's also
but it
Yeti.
seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
Piss off, Mitchell.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
Explosions!
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess.
Gelatin? About 40?
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
Trick question, gelatin's always a soup. At freezing, it's... Okay, at 60?
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
I didn't realize it was that
The
high.
massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
We've been going for a while.
Ran like you
Should
didn't
we
want to be
take a
here or
break?
something.
Probably, Amari, probably.
You, with the answers and the listening.
We will finish
that
this
can
date
only
first,
mean
though.
One thing.
You're madly in love with me?
Well, yeah, but not in an official kind of way. It's that with you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Nice. Corny alert. That was kind of sweet.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
That was cute. I am still going to lose my mind over this, and this is something I am telling to anybody who plays this game. If you've not noticed, whenever a new dateable appears, the bar for them does not reach all the way to the left side of the screen. The thing that the text is on, where it says Freddy Yeti, does not go all the way to the left. It is like the pixel short, and it drives me nuts. And I want you all to know this. On the right side, it's got a white pixel. On the left side, it's got a yellow one. They screwed up the black bar, and I want you all to know this, and it's really annoying. So there you go. That's my annoyance.
Oh,
Yep.
did you make another order to Food Fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while?
I want sushi right now.
But You might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
You got it, Freddy.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess.
I'm looking for cheese.
Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy.
They call me Cool Kid because it says Cool Kid on the panel.
You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
I've never had duck. What else do you like?
A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas?
Food?
Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
We have plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home.
Good laugh.
But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders.
I wonder what I've got.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice
Tie Me to the Moon,
or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
I need the pizza, actually. Give me that za.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it, cool kid. But I'll admit it's
that does give me cheese. Pineapple on pizza is my reason for living.
I was testing you.
I got to love already?
A beast of a love connection with you. Just kidding, cool kid. It's not true love.
I was gonna say.
But still, I like your style. Man, that pizza, the way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good.
So good.
Za is a way of life. I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
Sure, what you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
So the real question is that what I needed to do here? Because that is cheese pizza. Am I able to do that? Can I? No. But we got cheese now, right? Like that's getting cheese. I'm gonna crawl down into this crawl space, but we are gonna take a quick 3-minute break, stretch your legs, all that stuff. My legs are actually cramping up a little bit, so I definitely need it. I will catch you all in 3 minutes. Grab a drink, take care of yourselves. See you all very soon. Be right back. So for those who do not know how the hype balloon works, basically there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because a hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it, but you can just spam those and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert. Thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up. Ah, God. Roses. Roses.
Mick Leslie 13 just
Roses.
with a gift sub.
Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa. Whoa. And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss? Pause. 11 people died! And I just looked at it, I go, do you have a link to anywhere you actually, you know, create videos or streams?
What's going on?
Thank you. This isn't a new map! Why does my character look red? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs? So yeah, anybody watching this in the future, if this is made into a clip, look, we made it over to the island using those fancy lily pads. Very hard to do, had to get as close as I could off of the lily pads and do a dash jump off of the last one, but we did make it. I'm really surprised that we were allowed out here though. If my account gets banned, y'all know why. Oh! Yeah, Momo, I relate to that face. Let me take the Katamari. Oh God! Help! Help! I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm back. Hi. Hi. Let's hope we did the right thing. Does this count as cheese?
I already told you.
Oh.
I'm not opening up without some cheddar. Now get out of here. Ah!
Okay, it wasn't the pizza. I thought the pizza made sense, but apparently not. Apparently it was not pizza. Though I gotta say, knowing there was another line there is actually really amusing. Yeah, that is Dana Schneider. Gazpacho. Can't date the... Nope, can't date the... Oh, wait. I feel like the... You know what? No, I want to go to the traumatic Sinclair again.
You're back.
Hi! Tell me your story, Sinclair.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stayed late at your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
But I thought Shirley Temples were...
Devastatingly potent? Yes.
I was gonna... No.
A recipe for disaster? I know.
No.
I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Your story is... odd.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world.
Okay.
They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
The dinosaur?
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine.
I'm concerned now. That sounds dangerous.
Oh, yes. Very. But good for headaches.
Up until now, it'd been a typical Friday night?
No! Not at all!
Oh, sorry.
It was Thursday.
Oh. My bad? Forgive me.
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
Aimlessly, you see?
I'm getting that.
You're very perceptive.
Thank you. I pride myself on it. So what happened?
Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before.
Yeah?
It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
Okay. What anyone might do.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting.
Now that I know what the fantastic red shirt looks like, it is a fantastic red shirt.
Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf.
Pantone deaf? A fortune teller.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting.
You just said that.
I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Strange how?
They were business cards.
Okay.
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
Oh, you just said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
Oh, my apologies.
The owner's name is Ace.
I should have known.
He does great work.
I hate him. I love him.
Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Probably shouldn't have had that one in there.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row, and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Anyway. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session.
No, not really.
I think that's why she cursed me.
Oh. How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it."
Oh, yeah, fair.
And then she cursed me.
Fair. Cursed you how?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
How do you confuse a bagel and a wand?
And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Go home and think about what you've done? Am I to understand you may have confused a wand for a bagel?
That is correct.
I just wanted to be clear on that. And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper form.
Oh yeah, Sudsy's the soap, I remember now. Oh yeah, the dog. I'll do everything I can. I'm never coming here again. Can I have a bit of time to think about it? I'll do everything I can.
Oh, joy!
I want more of his stories.
If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries.
Maggie!
Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I think I know just the magnifying glass.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Can I, just as a test, can I interact with the soap?
Lami, did you know that I appreciate you?
Maggie, I've got a case!
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you.
Oh.
It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Kopi does tea? Before we get into any of that, does the name Martin Applegate mean anything to you?
Shh, we can't discuss that.
Oh.
At least not yet.
Oh.
Maybe I'll feel differently after we've gotten to know one another a little better.
Crap! That seems a little railroady. Not mysterious or anything.
Sorry, but I can't get into more detail yet. So, how about some tea? I have yours right here.
Now I'm suspicious. How did you know my order?
Simple. I just pulled your old MyFace site and sorted through the archive posts until I found one where you listed a few teas you enjoyed.
Now you're mildly creepy.
Then, I cross-referenced that with photos of you drinking various warm drinks and did some basic image enhancement on them to determine which exact brand appeared most regularly.
Yeah, Maggie, this is not romantic. It's actually creepy. Maggie, that's a little over the line.
Is it?
Yeah. You can't just go in through all some adult stuff like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was crossing any lines.
Like, it's impressive, but...
I'll do better in the future.
Yeah. That's awesome, thanks.
I'm so glad you approve.
No matter how you found out about my order, at least the thought is nice.
I'm glad. You know, I've been thinking about you ever since the last time we met.
What have you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that.
It was really obvious. Do it again in a heartbeat.
That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me.
I find everything about you attractive.
My heart.
What's it saying?
Maggie takes your hand in hers, holding it over her chest.
Oh.
Put your hand just here, below my lens. Do you feel how it's racing?
It's beating right out of your chest. What if we...
Wait. Before we start this, there's something that's been bothering me.
What's that? What is it?
I hope you won't laugh, but it's another case.
Of course. Another case? Tell me about it.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house.
Is it a counter? It's fit.
Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
What would be the counterfeit outfit? Or item? But sometimes they're more than just rumors. Behind a rumor might be a grain of truth.
Exactly correct.
Bah, bah, bah.
The only problem is the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
Okay. What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
Can I get a witness? Who have you heard rumors from? Let's talk to them.
I knew you'd know what to do. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
You heard rumors from Wallace?
Who should we talk to first?
I want to ask Wallace.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Well, I've run out of stamina. Do. We must sleep. Wallace, have you seen the cheese?
All right, Wallace. Have you heard anything about a counterfeit item in the house? Thank you, Wallace. You can go.
No. Hey, Sharon. I should have known.
It was worth a try. Back to it, then.
I gotta talk to Lux. I don't want to talk to Lux. Lux.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, hi.
I mean, JK, hi, good to see you.
That'd be funnier if my name didn't include... I mean, that's more funny because my name includes JK in-game as well.
Guess I will stop my live stream and, talk to you now?
Live stream?
Yeah, for my fans, obvi.
You're not attached to a fan. You're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore.
If you say content creator, I will fight you.
We use the term influnker.
Influnker?
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Really? That sounds stupid.
Aw, and your voice sounds stupid.
So we're doing this? Even. Wait, why did that make you blush?
Except that I am way more popular and successful than you. So, I guess we're not really even then, are we?
Ooh. Guess not?
It is too late. Lux has already left the chat.
Okay. Back to Maggie.
Thanks for coming back. The case continues.
Indeed.
Okay, who should we talk to next?
Who?
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Okay, we're on a mission. We're on a mission. Might solve a mystery.
Hey, I feel a little ambushed here.
No worry, it's not about you.
Sorry to bother you, Henry, but we're looking for any information on a counterfeit item in the
his name actually is Henry.
Have you found anything? Perhaps at one of our grime scenes?
Well, yeah. When I was upstairs cleaning under the trophy shelf, I heard Stepford saying some nasty stuff. You should go check with him. You down for a drink later?
Sure, I'll be back.
Sweet. See you around.
Stepford? Stepford. Who is Stepford? Under the trophy case. Oh, is that the treadmill? Are you Stepford? You must be Stepford.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure.
Nice horns.
He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
No, you're Kristoff. Kristoff? Hey there, that's some scream.
Hay is for horses. And yes, it was a fine battle cry.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Lemeth. Or a step ladder. Just trying to be nice.
Nice, I don't know you, and you don't know me, and it does seem safer for you to be
Safer for me?
Yes, safer. If you haven't noticed my rippling warrior's build,
my rippling abs.
Inspect me more closely.
I see your flywheel.
He puts his hands on his hips, thrusting his pelvis out proudly
to
give you a better look at the little wheel that sits at his groin.
Ah, yes, my flywheel. Glorious, isn't it?
No.
I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but if you aggravate me,
we can figure it out together. You didn't finish your line. Ha! Right, like I'm going to be afraid of aggravating a jumped-up ski trainer.
Good, no fear. I can work with that.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be an asshole to him.
Let's stretch the legs and get to know each other, eh? A battle!
A battle!
The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet. And glory shall be mine!
What? This is the thing, all the trophies. What would Stepford be? I definitely don't know what Stepford is. Because it was saying, was cleaning the trophy case and heard Stepford. We don't know who Stepford is. Ah, nightmare. You're an electrical cable. You're the trophies. You're a fan. You're clothes. You're the clothes you're Harper. How about you? You might be the shower? Don't know who you are. You're the hangers. You're Sailor Moon. You are a glitch, and I am intrigued by you. Not sure who you are. You're the smoke alarm. You're the candlestick. You're the record player. D20. No idea. You are a... Is there a geode somewhere? Where's the geode? Where's the geode? That has caught my attention. Where is it hiding? Where's the geode? Where's the geode? The geode you'd think would be in the office on a shelf. It's not. Nope. No. No. Where? I still can't get in here. Where the heck would a geode be? It's interesting to think about, though. Ah, thank you, Fox. Well, there's Bodhi. There's the remote. There's a lot of options, and I know I can pick between a lot of them and all of that, but I think, and I hate doing this, I've been having really bad stamina issues lately, and I think I need to call it for myself now. And I do apologize because it is a bit earlier than I'd like to. But I think I'm gonna call it today for me right now. I do apologize again. But we did go for, this is a 4-hour stream regardless, so I'm not actually calling it short. I just started 2 hours early. But I appreciate y'all a lot, and I thank you so much for hanging with me. It does mean a lot. I'm gonna send you away to somebody. I think today I'm gonna send you over to... let's go bug Kayla. Kayla's playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There we go. Make sure I type the name correctly. Go be kind to Kayla for me. Okay? I appreciate y'all a lot. Y'all are lovely. Y'all are wonderful. I'm sure Kayla will be happy to have you. But I'm gonna go lay down. I'm so tired. I appreciate y'all very much. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
感じる。コスモを感じるわ。